What do you think this little guy is thinking? How about now? It's crazy to me how much personality you can give a mini robo with just a couple LEDs and a piezo. It's crazy. Welcome back to Mini Robo. In this episode, we're just going to talk about light-emitting diodes and piezo buzzers. And it's going to be a quick one because these are quite simple parts and quite inexpensive parts. Let's start with light-emitting diodes, LEDs. Now, the important thing to know about LEDs is that last part, diode. That means that electricity can only flow in one direction. And that's good and bad. It's good because if you get the polarity wrong, nothing happens. But it's also bad because if you get the polarity wrong, nothing happens. So if your LED doesn't light up, it's very possible you just have positive to negative and negative to positive. So just switch them, and it's fine. And then it will light up, hopefully. The other thing you need to know is if you're using a traditional LED without a resistor, the first time you hook it up, it will glow bright, and then it'll never glow again. So don't do that. The good news is the one I'm holding right now, link in the description, it actually has a resistor built in, so you don't have to worry about that. So use the ones that I linked to in the description. And that's pretty much it. They come in many colors. I've got a red one and a blue one here. So now onto the piezo buzzer. This one was interesting for me. I haven't used these before, and so to learn about them was kind of fun. So essentially what you have here is a copper plate and a ceramic disc glued together. And what happens is when you pass electricity through the ceramic disc, it shrinks. And the copper has to do something about it, right? Physics. And so it kind of turns into a diaphragm. Kind of cool. But what I learned about them is when you're attempting to make sound with them, if this is all you have and it's not touching anything, it's just in the air, it doesn't actually make sound. The bottom and the top cancel each other out, and it's practically silent. Let me just show you. It's more fun to just show you. So here, let's make some room here. So what we have here is just a simple ESP32 attempting to make sound with this piezo. And if I hold it in the air, it's silent. If I touch it to a table, it starts making a little bit of noise. But if I put it into a cup like this, now we're cooking. We're basically making a speaker in real time. If I then put something like this shape on top of it, and some piezos come in packaging like this, but see now we're cooking. We could even be a little creative here and replace that part with something like this, a horn. Now we're really cooking. And so what I've learned to do is build something like this into your design, which is what we did with our little caster robot here. So that's pretty much all you need to know for these parts. And you know what? I think that's enough. We've already covered the ESP32 for the brain. We covered the DRV8833 for the motor driver. We covered the N20 as the motor of choice. And now we've covered LEDs and piezo buzzers. I think, for now, I think that's enough. I think it's time to build a robot in the next episode. And you know what? Why not this one? Next episode, let's build a robot.